Hey guys, today I'm going to do something a little different. Um, Today's a very special episode because it's a multi-tool. All right, it's multi-purpose. So one of these purposes is the other day I was just going over my own stuff because I want to edit a bit better, and I was looking and I saw that also my allergies are killing me this time of year. But I was looking at it, I was like, hey, I need to redo my first couple episodes because the audio wasn't very great. So that's essentially what I'm going to do. And also, this is the weekend of Mother's Day, so I want to use this as an opportunity to say Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there, and especially my loved ones. This is more directed towards them, and to kind of introduce them to what the platform is, and having a physical announcement as well for the platform. So that's essentially what this multi-purpose video is for. So this is my very first episode to kind of explain what it is and how essentially what I plan to do on this platform, right? And I'm going to read off the script that I typically have notes off of. Essentially, what Thrive and Peak is really about is just kind of building bridges, really, and kind of helping people relate to each other a lot more. I feel like in 2026, it's very seldom what we feel like no one really cares what it's like to be the other guy, essentially. Like, I think that's the gist of it, really. And Thrive and Peak, it's an opportunity for me to help people, to just help people realize that, right? Just bring that perspective to things, like what it's like to be that person. I feel like we do now in that process, like we've done better as a species, as a species and as a society, really, at doing it. But I think not enough, really. Back in the day, everybody used to just like kind of go through their own things and kind of just like, I don't know, just go home and not talk about it. But now we've been doing better as a society to talking about it. But I just don't necessarily know if we always consider it in our day-to-day, essentially, right? And I'm trying to build like a space for growth and a space for reflection. And it's just like it's essentially another truth is almost nothing you do will matter in the way that you think it will. I think I go over intention a lot off of this video, and this not just this video, but this platform really focuses on your intention behind the things that you do, putting intention into things. And like the very first episode was going off of taking up space, right? So I think we all do things where we don't necessarily feel like we're always taking up too much space. Like we're like, hey, is there? I don't know. Some people feel bad for sucking up all the good oxygen in the room. You know what I mean? Some people feel like they're a burden when they don't necessarily feel that way. Or when they shouldn't necessarily feel that way. No one should feel like a burden, but I'm just saying so on and so forth, right? And this is why I usually have a script, because I ramble so much. But also, I mean, like, I think everything is a bit relative. It's like an audio diary that I can give lectures upon. But that's, I kind of spilled it later in the day, but hold on. Okay. Anyway, what I'm saying is, in this platform, I'm just being able to choose action and just help people, right? Help people build the bridges that they need to build and that they want to build, so that, like, because there's nothing like the present, you know? Why not now? Because no one's going to do it for you. And I've said that a few times in my other videos. If you watch one of those, I think it's like You Have to Save You. I think that's one of them. But yeah, so this episode, I just wanted to essentially do all that. And I think I did that in all, but yeah, now I think I ramble too much. But like I said, like, it's just more so like getting comfort. And that's what they're called. They're called gap videos, and that's like literally what everyone is recommending to get your thoughts out there. And then also I have an announcement, and here it is. I've been in talks with the Reading Library. And the Reading Library, I grew up there relatively, like, after going to St. Peter's from like kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. Me and my friends used to go there after school just to hang out with each other and like either study or just to hang out, really. And that was a big part of my childhood. So I think putting this platform there. So the dates I have for that are September 21st and October 19th. So that's very exciting. I'm going to be able to do that. I'm not entirely. It's going to be a thought. It's going to be like a thought group, and just a conversation basically, talking about the where Reading has come from historically. Like we made it from the Monopoly board, or just finding common ground with just talking about your day to day situations and people's thought process, and we can go from there. And I think, like I said, building bridges, networking, and just bringing conversation up, taking up space. I've done like in order to relate to people. That's why I can relate from people that grew up in here. I can relate to veterans. Um, I became a veteran because I felt like I needed to do something in order to take up space. I needed to feel worthy, and I feel like a lot of veterans can relate to that. But I've yet to find somebody to bring that conversation to light. Um, so I think that's another thing that is worthy of conversation, and I can talk about these things for days. Really, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. So I'm very excited to bring that to real life. I'm very fortunate to do so, and I'm humbled to be here. And I'm like expressing like I'm very happy doing it, and I'm glad to introduce you to it. So welcome, and yeah, happy Mother's Day. Do something fun. Do something for you. Enjoy it. I love you very much, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.